What's going on, buddies? Will Sherlin again with Gutter Fighting Secrets. So I'm here in beautiful and thrilling Las Vegas for the 2019 SHOT Show. For those of you who don't know, SHOT Show every year is like the world's largest gun show, tactical show, where all of the industry professionals get together and show off and showcase the latest, greatest, and best stuff from their product lines coming out in 2019. Mostly firearm stuff, but also just various tactical shit. So I'm here, I've got an exclusive pass to come out and check it out, and I'm going to be doing some reporting on exactly what's coming down the pipeline 2019 for the best shit. This should be very interesting. It's my first time at the SHOT Show. However, I've been assured that I will not be disappointed. So with that in mind, let's go. I'm going to be leaving here in about 10 mics, and we're going to check this shit out. It should be pretty freaking tactical. So with all that in mind, stand by for incoming traffic. Let's get the hell into it. Going on, tactical mother flowers. So I went around the 2019 SHOT Show, got to check out some really cool stuff. There's a lot of high-tech gear and gizmos and gadgets and freaking tactical firearms that are going to be coming out in 2019. Like I keep saying, this year's going to be tactical. So that's something to look forward to. I went around to a bunch of these different vendors and said, hey, listen, would you be willing to come on and do a quick thing for YouTube here? Without having checked out the channel, you know, for the most part, they all said, hey, yeah, like, awesome, let's do it. We'd love to showcase some of our stuff to your viewers. And I said, awesome, let's get it done. Everyone on this video had agreed to come on and just do a quick little thing. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and shotgun blast you guys with it, and I'm not going to talk much longer. Let's get it done, and let's check out a few of the vendors. Now, there were so many freaking vendors here. I'd never seen anything like it. It was pretty incredible to see. There must have been, I don't know, at least a couple hundred different vendors, at very least. Probably more like 400 or 500. Just a rough guess there, but there was a lot, and I could have walked around for fucking all week, excuse my language. So, but with all that in mind, you know, let's get right into it. We'll take a look at a few of the vendors that I was able to personally interview. And then at the end, we might go into a little bit about, you know, how my experience was and whatever, and I'll rant for, you know, just a minute or so of your time. So anyway, enjoy, check it out, and let's do it. So we're here today at the 2019 SHOT Show with Adam from Talon Grips. Adam's going to tell us a little bit about the company and what Talon's doing.
So we make overlay grips for over 300 different types of firearms, and this is our Moss rubber grip, which is our version of flat dark earth, and it does a good job showing how the grips fit. They are all adhesive backed, and they are single piece. They wrap around the grip. We usually include a logo cutout. So you start on the left side to install it, go to the back strap, right side, and then you tuck the tag end underneath the left side panel. Once you have it installed where you want it, you heat it up with a hairdryer or heat gun, press on firmly, and the grip is on. It lasts about 1 to 3 years with very heavy use.
So this is something that guys can just go ahead and take care of themselves. They don't have to worry about anything else?
Nope, you can install these yourselves. It takes about 5 minutes.
Cool.
And we offer them in 2 different textures. This is our moss, like I said. This is our rubber black.
Okay.
Which is our most popular grip. It comprises about 75% of our sales. And this is great for concealed carry, open carry. It's extremely versatile. And then our other texture is granulate. Now, this is a very aggressive abrasive texture. It is excellent for open carry, law enforcement, military, and competitive shooting. It is abrasive. It can rub a hole in your skin or in a uniform, so it's more specialized. But when you hold on to this,
not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. Your hand really locks on.
Rain or sweat or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have law enforcement
Oh, yeah,
officers that use that.
That's like sandpaper
and
right there.
In takeaway drills, this really excels.
What do we got here, and who is the company line?
These are the Vima Rev strobe training glasses.
Strobe training glasses.
Right, that's the flashing you see mimicking a strobe light.
Okay.
So what we do is take away little bits of visual info, make your brain fill in the gaps. So your training sessions are more efficient.
Okay.
Lens on the glasses, ballistic certified, so it's safe to fire live rounds.
Okay.
You can train both eyes, single eye.
So have you?
There's also 11 different modes. So as they slow down, you're increasing difficulty. So what people do when they finish their training out on the range, they remove the glasses. Everything's kind of in slow-mo, high definition. You've got increases in balance and stability. Your target acquisition speed is faster. You've got more time to decide when you need to pull the trigger and make your shot.
So these are specifically designed for firearms training. I mean,
True.
could they be applicable for self-defense or hand-to-hand combative training
Absolutely.
as well? Yeah.
Absolutely. We also do have a sport version too for stick and ball sports, baseball, football, soccer, things like that.
Okay.
Difference is not a ballistic certified lens because obviously they're not firing rounds.
Right. However, with these, if you were to do some boxing or something like that, and then potentially it could be taking away those small, minute pieces of information and making you react faster.
Exactly. Faster reaction time, anticipating those punches, kicks, things like that.
Interesting. Cool concept.
Thank you.
You guys have a website?
We do. Vima.com. VIMA.com.
VIMA.com. All right. Hey, Will Sherland?
Peter Roccasano,
Peter,
nice to meet you,
good
sir.
to meet you, man. So, what do we got here? What kind of products are we working with?
So, my company started out as a backup holster for police officers.
Okay.
It's about 9 or 10 years old. This is NTOA member tested and recommended. The idea is that this pouch here, which weighs about 6.5 ounces,
Okay.
will Velcro on to any standard concealable body armor vest, and then with these straps mount around the throat of a vest, so everything is self-contained with no modification. So carry the gun on your vest. As the popularity of gunshot wound kits increased, I kind of changed it a little bit, added pockets on the external portion of it, so you can continue to carry your backup pistol, but still have a full gunshot wound kit, which is what I carry at work every day. So basically inside my shirt, I can access a backup pistol, and then I've got my complete gunshot wound kit here, which I can access either side one-handed. So I've got a tourniquet, H-bandage, Z-fold quick clot, chest seals, and shears here. So I've basically got an IFAK built into my, and distributed so that it doesn't bulk out in one spot, and I can carry that on duty on a regular basis and still and not have like a huge pouch hanging off of me, and keep it all concealed and readily accessible.
Yeah, I got to say that's a really great idea, actually.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So the last product that's really of consumer interest is a runner's pouch.
Runner's pouch.
So the idea is how, finding an efficient way to quickly access and comfortably carry a gun while running.
Yeah.
So it's basically an H harness, sits over the front of you. Pull it open, your gun's there. It's got some neat features. You can put CCW, police, deputy, whatever identifier you want to put. It's a universal adjustable holster. It'll hold up to a mid-sized pistol.
Okay.
When it's closed, we can move down here and I'll give you a better idea. You've got for ID and keys or whatever.
Yep.
This pocket here will open up. You can carry a cell phone or whatever other items you want. There's cutouts on either side if you're still running cable type headsets. They're here, so these guides keep the cable from getting across the front of it in case you need to access your weapon. You've got a 13-degree off angle, kind of an H harness. It's padded, super comfortable, elastic, fully adjustable for height, and then an adjustable belly band with an elastic, so that once it's on, it'll fit snug and expand and contract with you. And then the back of it is closed cell foam padded, so that the gun's not bumping up against your breastplate while you're running.
And I got to say, from my perspective here, I am always looking for an option to either carry not only a weapon while I go running, but also my keys, also my phone. Make sure I'm not having the phone in my pocket. You know, it's like, that's a great idea.
Thank you very much.
So is there a website that guys can go and check out your products here?
Yes,
or?
it's 1024products.com.
Oh, nice name. 1024products.com. What's up, man?
Hey, it's Adam at M Carbo. This is our M Series Keltec Sub 2000. This is going to be released the middle of the year.
Nice.
Special edition Sub 2000 factory installed parts by Keltec. It's going to have our heavier bolt, heavier charging handle, aluminum trigger guard, aluminum trigger, extended mag release, trigger kit, trigger bar, springs, and muzzle brake.
It's a sexy gun right there, dude.
This also has a higher aluminum rear sight, and it's going to have our folding optic mount.
Nice. Awesome. Looks like some cool products, dude. How can guys get in touch with your company?
mcarbo.com.
mcarbo.com. All right. What do we got here, brother?
Next strike, we do this angle fork grip right here. Our design's a little bit different from everything that's out there. Most of the grip out there you can hold like this or you hold like this. Ours has an innovative design with your index finger in the front. Lets you
Interesting.
grab the rifle against your shoulder. So see how I do right now? And the index finger automatically, naturally, your muscle pull the rifle against your shoulder. Gives you more better weapon retention and control.
Okay.
So let me get a couple different versions. So this one right here is the diamond back. See on my finger here, it's right in the front. And I can access to my attachment accessory. It's a lot easier. Diamond back version. This is the most aggressive angle version we have. And the next one we have here, this one is a leg strike version. Viper. So each version named after a snake. So this one same thing, less aggressive angle. The same thing, they control your weapon a lot. Have the ability to maneuver a lot easier. That's the next strike under defense reservation. The next part I'm going to show you guys. This one is under fire control unit. And what this product does is take a P320 fire control unit and drop it into a chassis that we offer. So this is a P320 chassis. Take this, slide in there, all right? And we're gonna put this down, right here. We're gonna take the slide out, right there. We'll pull this out. And then you can pop this fire control unit out. So this right here is your firearms. This is where the serial number is on right there. So each this is where you register.
Okay.
So with this, you can put into this body. Now you have the PW or a different setup on it. This is our currently in development right now on this body right here. This one, you drop this in, and now you can shoot 223, 556. Depends on what your setup is. And it is a steel pistol because you start out a pistol, even though you add attachment to it, it's still a pistol. Of course, to make it right, you have to have the stock arm brace.
Yeah.
Right, guys, let me show you really quick on how to we're gonna put it back, so this way you know that it's not hard to do. You take this little guy here, put it back, slide it in. Get the alignment. Sometimes it's fight with you a little bit here. All right.
Okay, simple enough.
Simple enough. Just like the way you would take down your pistol. This is no different, right?
Okay.
Get in there, lock into place, and you're pretty much all set right
And
there.
then bam.
All right, guys, any question, comment, concern, go to defenseinnovation.com. We have the information there for you.
SHOT Show. We're here with Phil from Dummies Unlimited Inc. These guys have been doing some cool stuff, manufacturing dummies and whatnot for reality-based law enforcement training. Now, Phil, how's it going, man?
Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you too, man. So, thanks first of all for coming on the channel. Can you guys give us an idea of what your company has been doing over the past 50-something years?
Yes, sir. We've been in business for 58 years, and we manufacture all types of reality-based training products, from arrest and control dummies to active shooter targets, taser products, hand-to-hand practice batons and knives, and so on. It's all about taking training to a whole nother level.
Now, we notice here that you guys have some pretty interesting
products here. We also see these, now these things, if I'm correct, are basically pocket litter for, searching and search training and whatnot.
That's correct.
And I see some interesting products. You guys have like a little razor blade here, a little crack pipe, what it looks like. Not sure what that is.
Meth pipe.
Meth pipe, some little cell phone, mace, all that type of stuff that would be nice to getting the guys used to feel for exactly what these things might feel like.
Exactly. For officer and recruit training so they can identify what may be in somebody's pocket.
Pretty good idea, man. Well, looks like you guys have some interesting stuff here.
So we have our active shooter targets. 4 different males, 2 different females. They'll take 5 to 10,000 live rounds.
Nice, nice.
They're also threat assessment targets. We can put a lethal prop in their hand or an innocent prop in the hand. This is for the SWAT team to identify the threat and neutralize the threat when necessary.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So,
and these things will pop up and down on a remote? Or?
That's correct.
Okay.
So for the molded products, we would actually, or reactive targets, we would put a molded a base in each the head and the chest and the kill zone. If we clip the kill zone, it's going to fall over in the reactive stand.
Good
if you
stuff.
hit a shoulder or an abdomen, you didn't neutralize the threat.
I like that. And then it pops right back up.
Correct. Over here are some of our other configurations of the male and female targets.
Okay, and she's got a badge in her hand there, and you could obviously replace that with whatever you need to.
Absolutely, camera badge, knife, gun, hammer, any type of shoot, no shoot type props.
And what do we have here as far as this guy?
Yes, sir. This is our less lethal Larry dummy for all the 40 millimeter and 37 millimeter impact munitions.
Ah, okay.
Also is ideal for taser training with that taser overlay. Pretty much the last less lethal product as a target that most people buy. We're outfitting a lot of military bases with less lethal Larry.
Now, this is something that a guy will put on and actually carry out the training, or?
No, this is strictly a full body target for less lethal munitions,
Gotcha.
not for live fire. These other products that I showed you earlier, the active shooter targets, are for live fire.
Gotcha, okay. Very cool stuff.
And then lastly, we have our SWAT bot system.
Where do we find that? All right. Pardon me, sir. All right.
Lastly, we have our SWAT bot system here. We were the first to do this back in the early 90s.
Yeah, really.
This is a remote control target that just takes training to a whole new level.
Remote control target. How does this work exactly?
Okay, so we have a mobile platform and we can put different types of targets on that mobile platform.
Okay.
We can drive it around just like an RC car.
Interesting.
But it's stable, ballistic protection. We can put paper target system on there, full body target. In this configuration, we have a hostage suspect mount for a hostage situation with the lethal prop, innocent prop, and so on.
That's going to get guys used to taking that shot while the target's on the move.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What this does is makes training much more realistic than a moving target that goes right to left or comes at you, or spinning targets. Much more realistic for a SWAT training.
And you can make sure and maybe put a knife in his hand and have it come at the guys and back away a little bit as well. How fast can this bad boy move?
So this will go from 0 to 11 miles an hour
Oh, great.
in a second and a half.
Wow.
It's ideal for having it come out from behind a building, come out a door, come out from behind the vehicle, and so on.
Yeah.
Much more realistic than just a typical range application. So you can get very creative with your reality-based training.
I really like what you guys are doing here. I appreciate you taking the time, Phil, and have a good day.
My pleasure, Bill.
Hi, my name is Clover. I'm with Torrent Suppressors, and our booth is 6509 down at SHOT Show, and we're debuting our new products today on Wednesday, and we've got our Orthrus R and P, so rifle and pistol. This is the Orthrus pistol, 9mm. It has 3 modular baffles, and you can take that apart. It does come apart. Oh, somebody screwed it too tight. This goes on the pistol, and this goes on the for the end cap. You've got your rifle can. It also has 4 segments. This comes interchangeable with a 30 cal, and then there's also a 223. Right now, there's a SHOT Show special for dealers of $19.95.
Okay.
The MSRP on that is $2,739. So you can actually also take these baffles off here, so they all unscrew, and this is what one of those baffles looks like.
Cool.
So they're, and then it comes with a muzzle brake of your choice. So the 30 cal comes with a 30 cal and the end cap for a 30 cal, and you can buy extra the 5.56 and a 5.56 brake unless you buy the set. The set is available for limited time. It's only in titanium, and it's only in raw. The set is. And then our other suppressors are the Gospodin, and this is for AK use. So pretty neat and sexy on the end cap there. I don't know if you noticed, all of our end caps have the same setup. This is the 5.56. This is our money shot. The money shot is designed for more distance, so you're 6.5 and up to 300 Win Mag. So, and then we have our T2 as well. So this is for 22.
And these 22s, now this one's going to be virtually silent.
It's pretty quiet. It's pretty much, we had some level playing field testing done on the 22, and ours, did very well in that testing. We came at 111 decibels. Discrete Ballistics did that testing. You can find that on their Instagram page.
What's your Instagram page, by the way?
Ours is Torrent Suppressors.
Torrent Suppressors.
Yes,
okay.
and our Facebook is the same, Torrent Suppressors.
Torrent Suppressor.
Yep, our website is torrentsuppressors.com. Yep.
Now, what do we got here? These nifty little things here.
These are actually suppressor covers, and what you were looking at on the bottom of the T2 is actually a handy thermal. So this is like a pot holder for suppressors, so when you're taking it off and it's hot.
Interesting.
This is, these are suppressor covers. This was designed by Liberty's Defense, and we decided to work with him. He is really the best one on the market. The MSRP on that is $185, and the way that that's constructed, it's marine stainless steel. The interior of the cover is stuff that's found and used in a nuclear reactor.
Wow.
So it can sustain temperatures of 2,000 degrees.
So you can just throw that right over the can while you're shooting it?
You have it on the can before you start shooting.
Before you start shooting.
Yeah, and you would want to cinch it down in the back so it doesn't. What's really neat is the back cinches down really tight. Normally when you shoot, the motion jars it forward so the can cover slips forward. But the way that it cinches down, you don't have that happen. So you can continuously shoot, not have any issues with that. It's really an indestructible, non-meltable can cover. Made so you hopefully won't have to get another one unless you lose it somehow.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff.
This is our 9mm as well. This is our gray color. It comes in gray, black, and FDE. I think you saw the others over there. The thing that's different about this is it indexes. So when you want to adjust your POI shift, you can. So pretty nifty.
Very cool products, guys.
Great. It was nice to meet you.
Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thank you. So we got TW Pepper Gel here, and we're here with Tobias.
Yes, nice to meet you. Well, nice. Welcome at our booth.
Thank you.
We are a German company, and we are actually the inventors of the self-defense spray on the world.
Okay.
So we are in the business for a very long time. We are supplying to a lot of law enforcement agencies, military. We are the biggest manufacturer in all of Europe.
Oh, okay.
And yes, we have some nice products for tactical use. For example, if you have for crowd riot control, you can have this one. It's got a big impact, big content, but still nice to wear on your leg with a holster. One-hand operation, safety mechanism. Take it, use it. Very strong. Or for example, a smaller one with a tough housing, resistant clip, very nice product. You can exchange your cartridge, put in for training uses, put in live ones.
And you guys have a pretty diverse line of cartridges, as I can see here.
Yeah, that's true. We can do almost everything because over time the product range grew and grew. And we make a lot of different sprays from cone to jet to gel to foam, with color, without color, UV marking, etc.
Do you have a personal favorite?
Well, my personal favorite for the tactical use would be this device, which is very popular. And with a decolorized version, you can use it very nice. You don't spoil clothing, walls. You can use it very precisely with a direct jet. So this would be my suggestion.
And do you have a distance as far as how far could that actually reach out and touch somebody?
Well, if you aim at someone, you have to exactly shoot on his face. And you can do this like 4 to 5 meters range.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Yes.
All right, and you guys have a website that guys could check out?
Yeah, www.tw1000.com.
TW1000.
Yes, that's the brand. The brand
.com.
established 1962 by my grandparents.
Oh, very cool, man. So it's a family company as well.
Family business. Yeah.
All right, awesome. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much for looking by.
Justin from Jack Precision SHOT Show 2019.
Justin, dude, good to meet you.
Nice to
Will
meet you.
Sherlin, Gutter Fighting Secrets is the YouTube channel here. So what do we got here? What products?
Okay, these are our new products. This is our Arcturus line. It's a bunch of really high quality, stamp steel receivers, cast and milled receivers for our ARs. These things are great. They have a micro-stitch internals, a OS, fire on semi, no matter how quickly you're pulling the trigger, so you can't short stroke them.
Okay.
This is our Echo One N4 series. It's using an all-in fiber receiver with an aluminum rail system. These are coming at a very affordable price point. They come with a magazine, charger, and battery out of the box. Okay. This is our new Echo One Wolfsbane pistol. It's a first for pistols in that it has extended magazine. It's both CO2 green gas compatible. It comes like this out of the box without the flashlight. This is our Bravo STL speed tack light. It's very great for all you speed softeners. It has very intuitive activation. Great for getting those quick flashes and everything. Nemesis Arm sniper rifle, quick detach, quick takedown, fits inside the suitcase. Really badass. As we go over to our right, this is our new flagship for our scatter guns. Starting from the bottom, this is our RPR Super Shorty. This is designed to fit inside of holsters, so you can have it as a sidearm. It also has a Jack custom 3-dot rail sight,
Nice.
so you don't have to worry about losing your iron sights, or if your red dot ever gives out in the middle of the game, you already have sights on it. This is our BFG double-barreled airsoft shotgun. 12 BBs per trigger pull. Kicks ass. All of our shotguns are now using Generation 2 internals, so any issues you had with the Generation 1 are gone. It also has a higher efficiency layout, so it can fire about 33% more shots as compared to the older versions. And yeah, Master Key will have the same pump as the RPR when it comes out, as you can see.
Okay.
The great thing about the pump is that you can grab it anywhere and it still works. So that's what's the hallmark of that pump design. We also have the long-awaited GAP buffer tube with top rail now. Batteries wired to the rear. Everyone, this is the M4 fanatics. They always want the rear wire in stock. Top rail for your optics. This blends so nicely between the receiver and the buffer tube. Jack Precision 2019, new products.
Nice, man. Do you guys have a website that we can?
Yes. www.jackprecision.com.
Jackprecision.com.
Yep.
Appreciate the time, bro. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
Armalite watches, and these things are supposedly indestructible. And this lovely young lady is going to give us a demonstration on exactly how indestructible these bad boys are.
Exactly. So have a look. Action now.
And that's a real hammer.
It's a real one.
All right.
And you do it with the other side too.
Gosh damn.
So you see, there's not a scratch on it. After I'm doing that every day, every couple minutes. So
yeah. So I mean, every
shatterproof.
guy that comes by here, you're giving him a demonstration with this real hammer and not a scratch on this. So these are tactical watches. They're made for rugged durability, that type of thing. And you guys have a website?
We have a website you can check out at armalite.com.
Armalite.com. We got these ESEE badass looking knives here. So, by the way, Will Sherlin?
Patrick Rollins.
Patrick, good to meet you, man. What makes these knives? I mean, they're pretty light. They're pretty nice feeling in the hand. What's special about them and all that?
The best thing going for our products is USA made, and they have a 100% unlimited lifetime warranty. If you break it, no matter how you break it, send it in, we'll replace it. If you'll take a look over here at the display, you can see some that we've had sent in. We've had them run over with tracked vehicles. We've had them cut in half with a cutting torch. Send it in, we'll still replace it, and because that just sells more product.
Cool. Yeah, it looks like you guys have a pretty good product line here, man. It's ESEE.com would be the website?
ESEE.com, ESEE, the majority of them 1095 high carbon steel. Different lengths, different thicknesses. Some of the powder coat finish, some of the black oxide tumble finish on them. So we just got a lot of different stuff out there, and people appreciate it, people like it.
So what makes these air gun pellets so badass, dude?
Well, the ones that look the most badass here are these Polymags. They are a polymer-tipped hunting pellet, specifically designed for hunting. The tip penetrates the feathers of the critter or the hide or whatever it might be, gets it inside, and then the tip falls away and the hollow head design expands, mushrooms out, and delivers all its energy inside the animal. So we call it a controlled expansion pellet.
Interesting. So this would be more along the lines of shooting a 22 at an animal or something like that?
Yes, we have 177, 20, 22, 25, 30, 35, and even 45.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what are these ones here?
Those are the same kind of thing, only they have a metal tip. So they're a little bit harder and a little bit heavier. But other than the Polymag, it's pretty much the same thing. These here shinier ones are a lead-free, which is tin. They are 15% lighter than traditional lead, but the accuracy is just as good. And we're having a lot of success with that, especially in California and other places where they're required to use lead-free products.
Right. Now, speaking of California and everything, I mean, these are all, you don't need a special license to carry a freaking, special ammunition for your airsoft gun or anything. These are all, you can just buy them on the website there.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
And the website is?
PredatorPellets.com.
PredatorPellets.com.
Is the world's first line of rear focus optics. Parallax error correction has been moved. It's no longer a side focus knob. It's definitely not an AO focus up here. What we've got is the parallax ring set very conveniently right behind the magnification ring. Now you dial in your magnification, next finger up, adjust your parallax, cant your eye up a little bit, and you got your approximate range here. So it's quicker, it's sleeker, it's faster target acquisition, and it's more stable. It's the new revolution in optics here.
That's awesome, man. And do you guys have a website?
We do, absolutely. Sightlinescope.com.
Sightlinescope.com.
That's right. If they can see that QR code, that'll take them right there.
Product, that's cool as hell, man.
Awesome. So this is our new subcompact weapon program. Weapon stock. It's based on the machine guns that we delivered to the U.S. Army for their subcompact weapon trials. This is a 300 Blackout using the same stock. What's unique about this is when it's fully collapsed, it's only 2.5 inches from the rear, and it will mate with any AR-15 style rifle. Okay. So whether or not you have a 5.56 or a 300 Blackout like this, or even a 9mm pistol caliber build, it's going to be compatible with it. Again, it's going to shorten it down dramatically over other stock options. It is the lightest and shortest stock that's currently available. This gun over here is our 9mm variant, which will actually sell as a complete gun. That's called the SCW9, and again, it uses that same ultra short compact stock in there, only 2.5 inches from the rear. It's got a 4-inch barrel and a 3-lug adapter for attaching a suppressor. Overall length on that gun is 14.7 inches, so it's really, really small. It's only 4 pounds, incredibly light. You can put it in just about any backpack and take it with you and always have something should the need arise.
Look like some badass weapons right here, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We're here at the 2019 SHOT Show, and we got the Fire Dragon, and we are joined today by
Ben from BCB.
Ben,
how you doing?
Will Sherlin, Gutter Fighting Secrets. So what do we got here with the Fire Dragon, man?
It's a product that lights when it's wet.
Okay.
Boils your water, a pint of water in 4.5 minutes. And we go for intensity, not duration of burn. So we're going for all out, get you warm, get you fed, get you happy. You're out and about having fun in the wilderness while you're camping or shooting. and we want you to have a good time. So Fire Dragon gives you that answer.
Now, is there a lot of like smoke signature that'll come off of this product?
No,
or?
this is clean. This is
Really?
environment friendly. The soot on the bottom of your cooking equipment, there isn't any.
Okay.
This goes straight back in your rucksack and your Bergen after you're done, clean as it came out.
And how long does the heat last? How long is the fire going to last for?
As I said, 4.5 minutes.
4 minutes.
Boiled 4.5 minutes. You've boiled the pint of water.
Wow.
After 10 minutes, it's extinguished. We don't think you need any more.
Yeah.
You've boiled it. You've warmed up. You've eaten. You've drunk. You're happy.
So for someone who, for example, doesn't necessarily want to, put a lot of smoke in the air, they don't want to obviously have a fire going, for an hour or so, this is like the perfect product.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
We do it in a little box, 1 ounce block, and it gives you, controlled amount of time and performance. But if you, go out with the family and you want a variable, we do it in a gel form. So
Okay.
you can just dispense as much out of the pouch as you want, light it. Doesn't matter if it gets wet, relight it, and just keep going.
Sounds like a great product, man. You guys have a website for it?
Yeah, we do. You just go to bcbin.com.
bcbin.com. You guys do custom survival kits or just...
We will do a custom kit, we'll do the components thereof, and we have a standard off-the-shelf option for
Okay.
pretty much every scenario. So, keep you dry, keep you clean, keep you safe, cut you yourself out of trouble,
Yeah.
light without matches, light with matches, pretty much everything.
And so when they go to bcb.com?
bcbin.com.
bcbin.com, they can find all these products.
Yeah, you'll find it all online. Yeah, down in the bottom right corner, edible camouflage cream.
Edible camouflage cream. Well, that's pretty cool right there. What's it based off of?
It's vegetable fat, basically.
Ah, okay.
So you're looking at 3 colors, mirror, instant stripes, sunscreen protection factor, sweat-proof, waterproof, and you get an IR reflective signature. So if your uniform is reflective to IR, so your uniform's disappeared, so's your camouflage, so's your face, your hands.
Now, is
so's
that
skin.
kind of a new thing when it comes to face paint camouflage, the IR reflectiveness, or?
It's new to everybody else in the world. It's not new to BCB. BCB
Okay.
we do it for 30 years.
All right.
We've had it used all over the world. Black and white for the Arctic, green browns, yellow browns, everything.
Huh.
Pretty much the whole NATO use it.
And you guys do MRE type stuff as well, or?
We don't do the MREs.
Okay.
We do. These are survival kits. So this is a Special Forces kit.
Special Forces kit.
But pretty much anybody can buy it.
Okay. So not exclusive to the Special Forces right now.
Nice to meet you, Will.
Nice to meet you. So what do we got here?
This is taking Target's version of the Texas Star. We call it the Comstock Star. And instead of starting it traditionally by shooting out a plate and starting the rotation, we added a starter target. So you would shoot this first, and depending on which notch you stick it in, it could start to the left or it could start to the right.
Oh, okay.
One arm is shorter than the other, and so the other arm's offset it.
So it'll either be spinning this
To the
way
left or the right.
or that way.
Makes it a little harder for people who have the traditional one memorized.
Looks pretty cool. And is there a website that you guys have for this, or
We taking targets.
takeaimtargets.com?
Yes.
What is the Stress Vest?
The Stress Vest is a force-on-force training system, but it's non-projectile based.
Non-projectile based.
Yeah, so instead of getting hit with a paintball or a BB or a marking round, the pain penalty is delivered by way of a shock to the participant's lower abdomen.
Okay.
And it all works through IR lasers. It's all eye safe.
Okay.
Some of the benefits of that is that you don't have to worry about a lot of the safety equipment that you would traditionally have to wear when training with some type of projectile.
Yeah.
So we could do a training scenario in this environment without having to worry about people's safety because there isn't projectiles flying around. You also don't have to worry about damaging the training facility or any of the area because there isn't an actual projectile that will be coming out of the firearms. Again, it's just IR lasers.
And it's all like pain response?
So it is, it's point of aim accurate. So if I shoot at the target here, I actually have to hit center mass in order to activate the participant's belt.
Okay.
So you do have to, it does reinforce the things that people are taught on a range, shooting center mass, for example.
Yeah.
And it does give a pain penalty if you do get hit. So for example, I'll demonstrate on myself here, my forearm.
Okay.
So this will simulate what happens when I get hit. Okay?
So nothing that bad.
Nothing that bad. And again, the idea isn't, we don't want to scare our participants or injure them to the point that they don't want to go through the training.
Yeah.
We want to help train them so that they become successful. So we shape their training. For example, if someone's standing out in the open and they're taking gunfire, we want them to move to cover. Okay? So we can do that, and having that pain stimulus may motivate them to move from the area that they are to a position of cover so that they're not being penalized.
So this is going to be similar to like the Miles system with the lasers and all that, only a little bit, a small amount of pain.
Yeah, very
stimulus.
similar. With Miles, a very good system. It's been around. It's widely used worldwide, but there was no pain penalty with that. So this very similar process, but now with a pain penalty integrated.
Interesting.
Yes.
I like that. That's good.
Okay. One of our other tools that's very interesting from a combative standpoint is the shock knife. The shock knife is a training tool as well. And what happens is that when you use it on someone, there's a pain penalty again. So traditionally what we would see with people who are training, they would use a rubber knife for obvious reason so that you don't injure yourself. But the problem with that is that we'd often have people still engaging someone who is working with an edged weapon. When you introduce a shock knife now, people are much more hesitant to now approach that individual and instead keep their distance, grab a firearm, for example, challenge in that manner. So it's, again, getting people to respect the training tools like they would a real weapon.
What are the what's the base cost on these knives?
The cost, I'll be honest with you, I'm on the training side. Unfortunately,
Gotcha.
I don't have any of the prices handy. I will be able to pass you on to someone, though, who does
If
have
guys
that.
wanted to find out more about that, do you guys have a website or something?
Yes, absolutely. Everything can be found online. There is a lot of training information there. If you go to StressVest, if you Google that and or SetCan, it'll bring you to our webpage. A ton of information there, a ton of training videos.
StressVest.
You got it.
Awesome. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's going to conclude the interviews that I was conducting over at SHOT Show 2019. I had a pretty good time, walked around a lot, definitely got a lot of walking in and a lot of talking in to, everyone out there. For the most part, everyone was very nice and very welcoming and hospitable. Definitely a great opportunity to come and experience this. I know for the most part it's not really open to the public, so I was very fortunate to get a free pass from a good buddy of mine, who I'm actually going to leave their name out, but if you're watching this, bro, thank you very much. Definitely appreciated. As far as anyone out there interested in coming out to the SHOT Show, look, you have to be kind of an industry insider, whatever. You got to call them up, find out if you can make the cut to come out and if they'll have you or whatever. I think it's like $120. Sign up to get yourself one pass, something like that. But for any of you guys out there who are FFL dealers or whatever like that, definitely look into coming out. You're gonna see some cool stuff, meet some good people, and it's in Vegas anyway, right? So you're gonna have a good time. With all that in mind, guys, thanks for stopping by, checking out these interviews, checking out the channel. Appreciate your time. Until next time, remember that you are your first and gosh damn last line of defense, and I will see you in the next videos. Cheers, mother flowers.